Have you ever wished you could create social media content with just one click? What if I told you that you could turn a website, a voice note, or even a simple Slack message into fully automated posts across LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Pinterest? In this video, I'm going to show you how to automate your content creation and distribution using Slack, Make, and AI, transforming your workflow and saving you hours every week. Let's face it, managing social media can be overwhelming. You've got LinkedIn demanding professional updates, Instagram begging for eye-catching visuals, and Twitter and Pinterest needing fresh content daily. It's like juggling five balls at once. And who has time for that? What if you could automate the entire process, right from content creation to publishing, all triggered by a single action in Slack? Here's where Make and AI come in. Imagine you're brainstorming on a Slack channel or sharing a new website link with your team. With the right automation setup, that information gets sent to Make, where AI tools like OpenAI, Perplexity, or Claude AI can analyze the content, create posts tailored for each platform, and schedule them automatically. Let me show you exactly how this automation can streamline your content creation, and then I'll guide you through setting it up step by step. It all starts in this Slack channel. From here, you can quickly record a voice note, share a URL, or type out a message. To keep things simple, let's start with a voice note. Just tap this icon and casually record your ideas or updates. There's no pressure. You can even do this while you're on the go, like taking a walk. Once you finish recording, the automation takes over. I will get in this flow, and it automatically searches for new voice notes, downloads the audio file, generates a transcript, extracts the main points, and creates social media content ready to go. I've set up two options for this workflow, one that saves the content to a Google Sheet for review and approval, and another that posts it directly to your social media channels without any approval needed. Let me show you how the automatic posting version works first. If you've never set up an AI automation before, don't worry, I've got you covered. If you want to follow along or try this setup yourself, check the description below for details on how to access the template, CSV file, and prompts I used. They're there to help make the process easier if you're interested. If you download the complete blueprint from the link in the description below, this lets you import the entire automation with just a few clicks. No need to start from scratch. In minutes, you'll have everything set up and ready to go. Plus, you'll get access to the Slack to Social Google Sheet, where I've already organized all the details for you. Now let's dive to the step-by-step process. Step 1, connect Slack with Make. Set up a trigger that activates whenever a new text note, voice message, or URL is shared in a specific Slack channel. If you have no Slack account, go to https://slack.com and create one. Then create a channel. To make it private, you can right-click the channel that you created, and then view channel details, then go to settings, then click the change to a private channel. After you create the channel, then start talking using Slack mobile app that you can download on your phone. Remember, this doesn't need to be polished or scripted. You can just speak off the cuff, make mistakes, and pause whenever you need to. ChatGPT will take care of cleaning it up for you. So grab your phone, go for a walk, and record straight into the Slack mobile app. Here are some prompts to guide you. If you want to achieve desired outcome, here's what you need to know. The biggest challenge people face with your topic and how to overcome it. Why I'm qualified to speak on this subject and how it can help you. The number one mistake people make when trying to solve a problem. Why there's a more effective approach to achieving desired outcome. And finally, the step-by-step process to get desired outcome using my method. These prompts will help you create authentic and valuable content that resonates with your audience. After adding the Slack, Watch Private Channel module in make.com, click Add to connect the Slack private channel you just created. This will allow you to access the note message you recorded. Next, under Input Method, select a list. Then, under Private Channel, choose the channel you created. In my case, it's a Slack to Social. For limit, Set the value to 1 if you want to process it one at a time. Next, under Choose Where to Start, you can select All. However, I'll choose manually so I can pick the specific voice note I want to test for this demo. After that, click Run Once to fetch the initial data needed for the setup. Next, add another module and search for Router. The Router module in Make lets you branch the scenario flow into multiple paths, allowing you to process data differently based on specific conditions. In this case, we'll need 3 branches, one for audio notes, another for text messages, and a third for URLs sent from the Slack private channel. Next, let's add a filter for each branch. Start by naming the first one Audio under the Label section. For the condition, set it to If file URL private download exists. After setting up the filter for the first branch, add the Slack Download a File module. This module automates the process of downloading the audio or voice message sent in Slack channels. Step 2, integrate OpenAI. Now add the OpenAI. Create a transcription whisper module. Choose the file from the Slack. Download a file to convert the voice message into text. For this step, you'll need an OpenAI account. If you haven't set one up yet, check out the video at the 9:29 timestamp for a quick guide on setting up OpenAI and obtaining the API key. Next, add the OpenAI. Create a completion module to generate a summary. In this module, we'll use the GPT-4 model. Configure 2 messages, role, system. Add the prompt for the system role. Message content. You are a detailed-oriented person who can extract all the details from the written content role. User. Use the prompt for the user role. Message content. Extract all the details as a bullet points from the text below. Text input, which is the result from the OpenAI Whisper transcription in module number 3. Next, add the Get Content of the Document module. This module contains a document that describes your business, niche, and brand voice. Providing this information helps the GPT assistant create social media content that's aligned with your brand's voice and messaging. You'll need to add this document to your Google Drive. To set it up, click Add and sign into your Google account. Once you're signed in, under Get Content of a Document, you can choose to select the document either from a drop-down list or by mapping. If you choose mapping, you'll need the document's ID. To find it, open the document in Google Drive, copy the ID from the URL, it normally after D and before edit, and paste it under Document ID. Step 3, distribute to multiple ChatGPT agents. We've added another router with 5 branches, one for each social media platform: LinkedIn, X/Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest. This is where the real magic happens. Each branch connects to a custom GPT agent tailored specifically for that platform. We've created separate GPT assistants for each platform because the content requirements vary significantly. For instance, the LinkedIn agent has a different set of instructions, parameters, and examples compared to the X-Twitter agent. This ensures the content isn't generic, but specifically tailored to the nuances of each social media platform. The agents take the summary, along with the tone of voice and business description from the Google Doc added in the previous module, and generate unique content for each platform. Once the content is ready, DALL-E 3 creates a custom image that matches the required dimensions for each platform. Finally, the automation posts the content automatically to the respective social media channels. If you'd like to access these custom GPT agents, you can download them from my website, link in the description. Also, be sure to check out this video where I explain in detail how to create the GPT agents used in this automation. Step 4, connect your social media accounts. Once your AI-generated content is ready, the next step is to connect your social media accounts. For Instagram, link your Facebook business page to your Instagram account. Connecting LinkedIn and Facebook is straightforward. Twitter, now X, requires a few additional steps. You can find detailed step-by-step instructions in the Make Help Center. Step 5, adding images with DALL-E. We'll also add AI-generated images through DALL-E 3 from ChatGPT. With your OpenAI API set up, DALL-E can create unique images for each platform. Tip: I recommend asking DALL-E to avoid adding text in the images, as it may not be accurate yet. You can create separate images for Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn, tailored to your specific posts. Step 6. Assigning generated content and images to social media posts. In this step, we'll assign the content and images generated by ChatGPT agents and DALL-E modules to specific social media post modules. When posting to LinkedIn with an image, it's essential to download the image file from the specified URL, as LinkedIn requires the actual file to be uploaded rather than just a link. To enable this, we'll use the HTTP GET file module. In the HTTP GET file module, under the URL field, assign the data URL generated by the DALL-E image module. This step ensures the image file is downloaded and available locally within the scenario, so it can be directly attached to your LinkedIn post. Module, LinkedIn user image content post. For the file, we will choose the HTTP GET a file. Content, assign the result from LinkedIn agent. Visibility, public. Feed distribution, main feed Instagram. Module, Instagram business, create a photo post. After you connect your Facebook business page, select under page your Instagram business account. Photo URL, assign the value from OpenAI's DALL-E image module, data URL, IG image. Caption, use the text result from OpenAI's assistant module, IG agent, which provides the caption for your Instagram post. Facebook module, Facebook pages, create a post with image. Under photos, I want to select the download photo from URL. For URL, select the data URL from OpenAI's DALL-E image module, Facebook image module. Message text. Use the value generated by OpenAI's assistant module Facebook agent for the post text. Pinterest module, Pinterest, create pin. Under source type, select image URL. Under image URL text box, use the DALL-E3 image, data URL from pin image. Board, select an existing board or create a new one that matches the theme of the pin for better engagement. Title, assign the result from pin title agent created by GPT Assistant module to optimize for Pinterest searches. Description, use the description generated by the GPT Assistant pin description agent crafted to match the title and content of your post. Under link text box, input the URL of your blog post, product page, or any URL you want to direct traffic to. This link will direct users who click on the Pinterest pin to your desired page, driving more traffic. Twitter X module, create a post. Under text content, use the text generated by OpenAI's assistant module, Twitter X agent, for the tweet content. Let's continue by setting up filters for the next two branches. For example, if a URL is sent in the private Slack channel, this specific branch of the router will be triggered. Here's how we configure it. In this branch, set up a filter to detect if the text from Slack contains either HTTP or www. Make the filter case insensitive to avoid issues with different text cases. If either of these conditions is met, this branch will be activated. Next, we'll have AI read the article for this. We're using a tool called Perplexity AI. Unlike OpenAI or Claude AI, which rely on pre-existing data, often several months old, Perplexity AI accesses the web in real time. This allows it to provide the most current information, summarizing content as soon as it's published, giving you highly accurate and up-to-date summaries for your social media posts. To use Perplexity AI in Make, you'll need an API key. If you don't already have an account, refer to the video at the 600 timestamp, where I walk through the steps to create a Perplexity AI account and obtain your API key. Once you have the API key, you can integrate it into Make to enable real-time web access and article summarization, allowing for up-to-date content summaries for your social media posts. Now let's route the summary generated by Perplexity AI to different ChatGPT assistants, each dedicated to creating content tailored for a specific social media platform. Here's how it works. Assigning platform-specific assistants. Each platform, LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest, has a unique ChatGPT assistant that will use the Perplexity AI summary to generate a customized post. This ensures that the content is optimized for the style, audience, and requirements of each platform. Creating visuals with DALL-E. Once the text is ready, DALL-E will generate a custom image to accompany each post, tailored to the specific dimensions and aesthetics of each social media platform. Running the branch. Let's initiate this branch to see how each assistant crafts posts uniquely suited for each platform. First, let's send the URL to our Slack private channel. Since I'm passionate about AI, I want my viewers and subscribers to stay updated with the latest news, like this one about introducing computer use, Claude 3.5 Sonnet, and Claude 3.5 Haiku. Once this URL is shared in our Slack channel, the automation will be triggered based on the schedule you've set. You can configure it to check Slack every 15 minutes or once a day, whatever suits your workflow best. Once your automation setup is complete, simply turn on the scheduling feature, so this automation will activate automatically whenever there's a new URL, voice message, or text message in the private Slack channel. Now that this branch is triggered, let me show you the output of this automation. As you can see, when the automation is triggered, the active path or route lights up, showing the modules that are being executed. A small bubble will appear over each module that completes successfully. If there are no errors, the automation continues to the next module. However, if an error occurs, the automation will stop. When you click on a bubble, you'll see a bundle of messages. Each bundle represents an individual set of data processed by that module, containing the output from its execution. This data can then be used in the following modules within your scenario, ensuring a seamless flow of information through each step. Now that the automation has been completed, let me show you the final posts on each of my social media accounts. With just one click, you can see how it pulls content, processes it, and automatically posts it to all of my social media accounts. Check out the results. Here's the Instagram post, here's the tweet or X post, here's the Facebook post, here's the LinkedIn post, and here's the Pinterest pin image post. All of these went live within seconds without me having to write or post anything manually. If you're finding this video helpful, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I'll be sharing more tips on AI and automation specifically for business owners. Now, let's move on to the third branch of the automation. This branch is designed to activate whenever a text message is sent to the designated Slack private channel. In this branch, we've set up a filter with specific conditions. It will activate if a text message exists in the Slack private channel and does not contain HTTP or www. This filter is set to be case insensitive to ensure it catches variations in capitalization. Once the branch is triggered, we use OpenAI's Create Completion module to generate a summary of the text. To optimize the output, we've configured two roles within the module, the system role and the user role. Here's the key difference between these roles. System role. This role sets the overall tone, behavior, and guidelines for the assistant's responses. It ensures consistency in the assistant's approach and style across all generated content. User role. This role provides the specific content or question that the assistant should respond to. In this case, the text from our Slack message. For example, under the system role, we've set the following instruction. You are a detail-oriented assistant who can accurately extract all relevant details from the provided content. Then, under the user role, we include the text from the Slack channel. To prompt the assistant, our user role message content is, extract all the details as bullet points from the text below. We then assign the actual Slack text message content to this prompt. This summarized output is then fed to the 5 social media GPT assistants, along with a brief creative about the business. This combination allows each assistant to craft a unique brand-aligned post for its respective social media platform, following the voice defined in the brief creative Google Doc. The remaining automation setup mirrors our previous branches, with each platform receiving tailored content and AI-generated images that are ready for posting. And that's it. Once everything is connected, you'll be able to automatically post across all platforms with customized text and images. This setup will help you save tons of time and let you focus on growing your business or creating content. If you found this content helpful, leave a comment below saying AI automation, letting me know that you like this type of content. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel for more tutorials on AI automation and systems that you can use to optimize your business. I've got plenty more tips and tricks coming your way to help you streamline your workflow.